Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Uh,
How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
No problem.
Good
So,
evening, ma'am.
pardon?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening. So, tell me about you. What is your name? What do you do? Where are you from?
Ma'am, my name is Suman Das. I'm from West Bengal and I'm working in IT company.
Okay, that's
And
great.
yes, ma'am. And I'm a wanderlust boy, ma'am. And I love traveling by nature. I was completed my graduation 7 years ago. Apart from done diploma in multimedia animation, Jadavpur University. and and there are four members in my family.
That's great. That's great. So, why do you want to Why are you here? What do you expect out of this platform? What are you looking for?
Actually, ma'am, now I am still learner, so I want to improve my English communication skill. uh,
Okay.
when I joined IT company, that time I could not make proper sentences and I could not talk to each other because it's very neat. So
I One second, because we are doing the introduction and you'll be doing again, so I'll just make some. So I was not able to talk to people and have a communication basically, or conversation. Okay, we'll not say that I was not able to talk to each other because you were talking third person. Okay,
okay, okay. Yes, ma'am.
go ahead. I'm so sorry to break the flow here.
No problem, ma'am. No problem. Ma'am, could you introduce yourself, ma'am?
Yes, yes, definitely. So my name is Angel Kaur Arora and I'm from New Delhi. I am currently pursuing French, English, and I'm also doing a degree in pol science along. And I'm also a project coordinator for an NGO.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Mm. Anything else you want to know about me?
Actually, ma'am, I wanted to choose your session, but nowadays I'm preparing for interview, so I could not take your session. So today I'm very excited. Right now, I saw your, uh,
No.
right now I saw your face, and after that I'm speechless. Actually, I saw your intro for English Yaari. So that time I decided after one day definitely I'll chose you. And so
Thank you
today
so
I chose your session, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful. So let's start with the session. Okay. Which interview are you preparing for?
Uh, Ma'am, I'm working in IT company. I'm a web designer.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, ma'am.
That-
I want to change my job, so that's why I'm preparing for interview.
Oh, high five. I'm doing that too. So,
Okay, okay. And ma'am, what's your medium?
pardon?
Ma'am, what's your medium?
Medium as in?
Uh, Bengali,
Oh, okay. So,
Hindi.
okay. So, my mother tongue is Punjabi. I'm a Sikh. And because I live in Delhi, so Hindi just, if you're born in Delhi, you are just used to of talking in Hindi. And in school, because of my friends and because of an English medium school, so English is like we prefer talking in that. And then I'm doing French, so my language is just
But ma'am, I have one question. Right now you are pursuing political science. So
right.
So I'm very shocked कि political science is totally different to English.
No, so I'll tell you what. Well, if you're good in any language, let's say even in English, it is easier for you. Subjects like pol science, history does not just require you to learn. You have to write long pages, and the only way you can do it is if you're comfortable with the language. You'll be able to mold the words in your way if you understand it, right? And I've always okay. So the reason I am doing pol science is because later on, like I want to do my masters in international affairs. That's the reason I'm doing a language. But like I'm doing French because it would go well with it. But then language has always been my comfort zone. English or French, for that say, it is always easier for me to, grasp anything in a language.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, 2 months ago, I got admission master for political science.
Okay, that's
Yes.
great.
It's open university because right now I'm working in IT company, so it's not possible, regularly class. So
Which open university are you going to?
Netaji Open University.
Okay. It's great. I mean, sometimes okay, I did my bachelor's from open because I'm working along, right? I always right?
But yes, ma'am.
I'm okay, perfect. So coming to let's start with the topics.
Actually, ma'am, uh, hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear
Actually, ma'am, today topic is let's talk about Bollywood, but I don't want to discuss about topic
you.
because,
Okay,
ma'am,
that's okay. As long as you're talking, I think I'll just help you out here if you need a bit of fluency or the grammatically you're wrong. That's okay.
yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, if I make a incorrect sentence, so please rectify my no problem
Yep.
during conversation time. Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, so ma'am, which way if I'll go? I mean to say, ma'am, how to improve my fluency?
Okay. See, you are able to communicate right now. It's not like you don't understand the language, right? So your basic job of learning language, your basic job of learning language is done, right? That making sentences part is done for you. Now, fluency doesn't happen in a day, and it does not happen in a like you cannot say, okay, in 1 month I'll just make myself fluent, right? It's a long way for that. So the more you surround yourself with the language, the more you listen to the language. You can pick up series, you can watch movies, you can listen to podcasts if you like, right?
Yes,
Then the more you watch, so again, uh when you watch a series, let's say there will be subtitles, you can watch subtitle. It would not just help you that okay, this is a new word, the pronunciation, the way of talking, your brain will grasp it, right? There are certain words that does have different pronunciation, and the more you listen to it, it would fit it. The more you will read, then again, I'm not a bookworm, I do not read, so in my way I prefer listening to it or watching. And then the main part comes, you have to talk. Even if okay, you do not have an environment to talk, or you are not, let's say you are not getting a slot, you've missed it, you still have to speak. So maybe sit in front of the mirror and describe how your day was for you.
actually,
Okay.
ma'am, I have many friends and I talk to each other. But, ma'am,
Other.
yes, ma'am. But, ma'am, they could not rectify my problem because everyone are learner. So that's why, ma'am, I joined this platform. And, ma'am, um, initial time I could not make sentences, but nowadays they also help a lot. And nowadays I'm trying to make correct sentence. But,
See,
ma'am,
sorry.
okay, ma'am, continue,
Continue,
continue.
and then I'll
And, ma'am, every day I talk to others 2 o'clock, 2 hours, 3 hours minimum. Uh, so that's why, ma'am, I felt proud because, ma'am, uh, practice is key of success.
right. See again. Um, it's good if you're practicing. Okay, practice does make a man perfect. And you know even if other people are not able to help you out, you are trying yourself that okay, this is what I have to do, right? So it's not important. Okay, grammar is a main part of speaking the language correctly, definitely, but as long as you speak it confidently, grammatically you will be a bit here and there, and it takes time. Even despite of being uh someone fluent in language, at times we also mess up, and that's okay, right? But you just need to just say, just practice. It does not matter. Pick up phrases. Pick up, I'm not saying pick up 10 new words every day and do it, because then that's not a rational thing. You would not even use half of them and you'll forget it. Maybe pick up one phrase for a week, and let's say that today, in this week, whenever I talk, and general phrases, not like okay, like now you're preparing for an interview, right? So pick up phrases that suits how you are as a person, so that you can talk. Like, I'm a pol science student. Now how will I get my language into my pol science when there's a topic or there's a political party I'm talking about, and there's just bad written. So as a political student, I'll be diplomatic. What would I say? It's a gray world. What? It's a phrase, right? It's a gray world. In a party, I cannot say that it is just a bad party or it's a positive. There are some
Yes, ma'am.
impacts that are negative and positive. What have I done? I've picked up easier word. I have just blended in the language in a better way, and I have then presented it. It's the
Yes, ma'am.
same thing but written in a way. So pick up general phrases that would be used in your daily life. Okay, when you give the interview, about yourself, when you have to talk, it gives a good impression on the other person also, that okay, this person knows about this, or this person knows how to talk. Even in your daily life, even if let's say it's raining, something as simple as it's raining like cats and dogs today, or it's drizzling.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. And
So,
and ma'am, and ma'am, many I took a session for English Yaari, and many tutor told me, Suman Das, you should focus your practice. You don't. There are many tutor told me ki you don't focus on your grammar initial time. Grammar automatically come your mind after 2 months, after 3 months, after 6 months later. You should talk, to others continuously.
see, because I'm doing a third language, I understand that when that language is not in your environment, or it has not been in your environment for really long, it's very difficult to push yourself to overdo something. So, initially, yes, you should focus on your grammar, but don't force yourself that okay, right now if you're doing 15 minutes or half an hour also, you're doing something, okay? Because you have other things to do also. You're not a 2 years old that okay, I don't have anything else to do, so I'll just focus all day on a language, right?
Ma'am,
So
it is. Yes.
you'll get language in your daily life, but in a very subtle way. I'm not saying don't focus on grammar, but don't run behind it. So pick up, let's say, you have to know past tense, you have to know present, and you need to know future tense in the basic language
Yes.
to understand. It's very different than present simple and then the present perfect and whatnot. But past. So you picked up the grammar topic, you saw the rules. Now what when you have seen the rules, what you'll do, you'll not pick up another tense. Now
Yes,
you will
ma'am.
go through, okay, when we do verbs, they when we just do past tense, yes, ये बोला जाता है. Let's say go. Go in past is gone, right?
Go went, go went gone.
Right, right. So it's gone. So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
would you do now? You have learned verbs. Okay, you did your grammar. At the same time, you have finished one part of your verbs along it. Right? Now what you would do is the language, the way I was telling you to surround it, read, listen, and speak. You'll pick up this tense. Every time you'll watch a series or you're listening, you'll Try to identify which tense, if they're talking the tense you have done.
Ma'am, always I watched, dual conversation video, English Yaari, Clappingo, Camly, Egg Fluency. There are many platform. There are many subscriber also upload. There are many YouTuber uploaded their conversation. So mostly time I watch that kind of video. And ma'am, I know very well past indefinite tense, present indefinite tense, future indefinite tense, modals, article, preposition. But ma'am, I faced many obstacle still I when I learner. But ma'am, I want to make correct sentence using grammar. So but if I talk to others, that time I could not make proper sentences with grammar. So please give me some tips and
Okay.
tricks how to make proper sentence.
If you have someone, a friend or someone you always talk in English and you're comfortable with them, when you do one single tense and talk, just tell that person that today when I'll talk to you, if I make any mistake in that tense today, just try to correct me, or at least tell me that this is a place where you went wrong. Okay, then what will happen is, because someone just corrected you at that moment when you were having the conversation, every time you will tend to use that sentence, your correct thing would just appear in your mind. That okay, this इसने मेरे को यहाँ पे टोका था. This is how I'm supposed to, right? See, knowing all these grammar topic on pages is different. Okay, even when I talk about French, I know a lot of things grammatically, but when it comes to talking, my mind doesn't translate it so fluently. So there is a stoppage that happens, that okay, I take time. So don't, okay, it's okay. You know a lot of things and that's good. But now we'll take it bit, right? Pick one tense, you use the whole week when you listen, okay, yeah, this person is talking in this tense. Even when you're watching in your language or in Hindi, whatever you're watching, pick a very simple word. Try, okay, if I have to speak this, if this person speaks this in English,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
then this is how it would be spoken. You're just telling your mind to translate it for you. So your mind will get that, okay, I have to do it. And dheere dheere, you will get a hang of it. Okay?
Yes.
There is no rush. You're already doing it. You have to make it fluent, right? So what you'll do is pick up tenses. Past tense, focus that way that I've told you. Then pick up present the same way, right?
Ma'am,
Right.
uh, hello ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Actually, ma'am, during conversation time, I know very well past indefinite tense and future indefinite tense, but I can't use properly present indefinite tense. Why, ma'am? Do you have any idea?
See, such things, again, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. It takes time. Don't rush behind it. नहीं हो रहा तो नहीं हो रहा. Your mind needs time. Pick up some. If you are not able to do, okay, if I'm not able to do a mathematical problem, I'll leave it at that point and I'll do something else for that time. Okay, so that I'm like, okay, this is something that I know, and then maybe I'll go back to it later. So I'll go back and forth. That's the same way you'll do grammar. I'm telling you, pick up simple, simple. Okay, you picked up past, then you'll pick up present, then you'll pick up future. Then you'll go and do past, how it's done in past perfect, then future perfect, how it's done. All these are later on things. When you do these, see, even if you, let's say, do past, just past tense, you will cover so much when you will go through every verb and how it's done and how a sentence is spoken in a past tense, right? You will
Ma'am.
cover everything in it. You will see a difference when you, even after you do these three tenses, you, because you'll cover a lot of things
Yes, ma'am.
along that. It's not just that you're doing this, right? I told you, pick up phrases that you know you can use in your daily life, you know, that would make your language look fluent when you are doing an interview, because your interview is something that is happening. So you don't see, don't try to take out specially time for language every time. try to blend in language in your life. Okay, so if you are not, again I would say the same thing, you are not a 5-year-old kid who is going to school and where every two you will be given 2 hours to do or something. You do not have time that way. So take out time where it's needed. Yes, grammar it's needed, speaking is needed, but otherwise just try to blend in with things you're already doing, right?
Yes,
Try
ma'am.
to um, with yourself at night, and before you go to sleep just try to explain your day to yourself, uh, just in front of the mirror, so you'll see how you're pronouncing also. And then what you can do is, see, most of the days would be similar when you start. Now try making it a bit fluent. Okay, so today, when you, rather than using uh, a certain type of word, what phrase I can use instead of this, you know,
Yes,
rather than saying that rather than saying that I was late to, saying that I got stuck with work today. You know, what
yes,
are you doing? You're making your normal language into a fluent way and you're blending it with your work. So don't
yes,
worry,
ma'am.
doing well and you're speaking confident. Just this takes time. Don't worry. Okay.
So, ma'am, actually, I created one YouTube channel. So, ma'am, my YouTube channel name is English with Suman. So,
Hmm.
can I upload this session in my YouTube channel?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. So, ma'am, thank you for giving me your precious time.
Yeah.
Nice to talk to you. See you. Come again.
Bye.
Okay, bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Take
Bye.
care.
Okay. You too. Bye.